Hello everyone, this is Calico Kid here with the player-owned item frame shop tutorial. Now, first of all in this tutorial, you'll need a way of buying an item frame shop egg. So over here I have a server-owned shop that has an item, or shopkeeper for an item, player-owned item frame shop. So you're going to want to grab a shopping bag, put the shopkeeper in the item bag, and then buy it. And then you're going to want to take that shopkeeper out. Then we're going to leave that store. Now in order to set this up, you have the shopkeeper egg here. You set up your shop, make whatever kind of a building you'd like, and then you put your item frames in there. I've already pre-done this to save on time. And then put your items in the item frames. And then when you get the shopkeeper, you take him and you can click on the ground where you want to place him. Now this will give you the cuboid selector tool. You're going to want to go outside your shop for this and make sure that your whole entire shop is encompassed in this cuboid. So you're going to right click for cuboid position 1 and then left click for cuboid position 2. And make sure it says cuboid location 1 and cuboid location 2 selected. And I always suggest placing one of them on the ground outside the shop, so then you will not have players being able to dig through the bottom of your store. Then, in order to complete the selection of the cuboid, you drop the cuboid selector and then you type set. Now this keeps the item frame shop, or the shop where your NPC is, from being able to be broken in any way. Also, it will create a way of your items, so then they cannot be broken out of the frames here in your store. So in order to check and see what the balance is on your cash register, you can left click the NPC and it'll give you the option. First it gives you the balance, then it'll give you the option to take or give money to the store. Now this shop comes with the options of selling items and also buying items back from players. So if you have certain items that you make and you want to buy items back from players, then you might buy items back to be able to make those items. Whichever you choose to buy back is up to you. So in order to actually buy back an item, you need the item to be able to, or even to sell the item, you need that item to be in your hand. You go up to your storekeeper and you right click him, and then it'll ask you if you're going to be selling this item from your store or buying it back from players. So you're going to type selling if you want to sell it. And then this store currently has a price requirement. Now you have to set it above 78 or it won't work. Also, words won't work for this item frame shop. You have to have a number. So we're going to say this is going to be sold for 100. So now the price for the activator rail is set to 100. Now currently I am in creative mode. Normally you will not be in creative mode for this, but just for the sake of this script I'm going to set the prices for all these items with creative mode. So set that at 50. Set that at 100. And then set that at 200. Okay, that's good enough for the sake of the tutorial. So now, in order to actually sell items, you have to stock your NPC with items. In order to do that, you're going to need to right-click the NPC with nothing in your hand. So you right-click him, it'll give you the inventory. You can click these into there. Now keep in mind, the NPC inventory is persistent, so over server restarts, it will always save the items currently, and you'll always have those items in there. Now with the item bag, on the other hand, right now currently with the way that Denizen is set up, it won't keep the items over server restarts, so you might want to take those items out of your item bag if you want to be able to keep those over a server restart. Currently we're working on fixing the issue with Denizen with that, and I will post in the video when that is taken care of. So for these items, it's already been set for the prices. So as you can see, if you click on them, as long as your shopkeeper is selected by left clicking him, it will show you the right prices for the items that you have set. Now for other functionality on the store, say you set your cuboid wrong and you can break blocks within your store. If you go up to your storekeeper and type expand, he'll give you the cuboid selector tool again, so you can go and reselect your cuboid. So cuboid position 1 and cuboid position 2, and then drop the selector, and then go back in and type set to him again. And then that resets your cuboid. Now if you want to do editing to the inside of your store and you're fine with the cuboid location, you just type to the NPC unset. And then you can break things within your store and do whatever you want for editing your store or whatever changes you'd like to make. But as soon as you're done with that, retype set to the NPC to be able to reset your store. And then also, if you want to get the items that somebody has sold to your store, you'll type to the NPC items. Currently there's no items that anybody sold to the store, so that won't work. But if there was somebody that sold items to your store, you can type items and it'll give you all the items that were sold to the store at that time. If you forget, he always prompts you for help each time, every 5 minutes, or each time you enter your store. So you can type help and it'll give you all the different commands you can give, take, set, unset, or expand. Now, if you wanted to give to your NPC for the shop, to your cash register, currently the balance is 5, so I'm going to give to the store. And I'm going to give $10,000 to the store. So now when you click on him, the balance is $10,005. Now if I want to take money from my store, I just type take. And then I can take as much money as is in the cash register, but if you want to buy items, you're going to want to leave some money in there. So I'm going to take out $5,000. So now there's $5,005 in there. Now if you want to buy an item, say I want to buy the sandstone that I picked up, so you're going to right click, you're going to type in buying, and then it has to be below 4 for this item. So we're going to say we're going to buy these for 2. So if a player were to come in here and they type sell to the NPC, it'll tell you exactly how much they'll give you for each of the items that you actually have in your inventory. So now that I have a selling bag here, the player only has to do that, and then they can right click the NPC with it. And because I'm the NPC owner, it won't allow me to sell back to the store. But if I was a player that came into the shop and I wasn't the store owner, it would allow me to sell it back to the store. And then you just type item to get those items from him. So this has been the tutorial for the player-owned item frame shop. I hope you enjoyed this. If you like this tutorial and like the videos, please give it a like. And if you want to see more of the scripts that I have, then go ahead and subscribe. And each time I make a script, I'll make a new video. Thanks for watching.